We officially just lost an hour. Thanks a lot for daylight savings, Tom. But I want to play. So let's play. By God. At least for another hour. Get some more showcase in. We up on Solo Sokoa, big dog. Let's go.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sokoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sokoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sokoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sokoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman
That was so wild. That was so unexpected, dude. That was crazy.
WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal.
That was so awesome.
He,
I love that.
Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sokoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sokoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, Each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley. NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place? What? This place is shaking! We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship. Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off. Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE. Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Now this is a surprise. Carmelo
I figured they'd announce
no
it.
challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, "I got next."
Thank goodness. Mello had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Mello and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight? Did you see Mello's reaction when Sikoa's music hit? Hayes looked like he saw a ghost.
Solo's been saying he got next for the North American Championship, but that was a long time ago. Mello thought Sikoa was in his rearview mirror.
These two men took part in a triple threat for the North American title back at spring break and 5 months ago. But they essentially canceled each other out that night, and neither man left with the title. Tonight, we're going to see who the better man is, and it'll be the one who leaves with the title.
That's actually what I was trying to do.
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Ouch. You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now. Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who've... And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here. The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance. What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way, well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong. Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever. Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Larson and Bray.
Vicious right forearm. Let me point out that this is brutally unfair to the A-Champ. He prepared for Wes Lee. He could be looking for a submission here.
Targeting the shoulder with the...
Escape and a takedown.
Oh! Ooh, stinging kick. Kick to the back. He got out of dodge just in time.
Oh, God! Solo Sikoa standing 10 toes down, ready to fight.
Wake up, fool. Do something.
Springboard! Springboard, but nobody home!
Wake up, fool. Do something.
Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-Champ. We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might be even thicker than blood. Boot right to the throat. Ooh!
X near dazed opponent.
As was set up in the corner. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner. Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction. Trick paying dividends. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too. And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky. Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
The whole ring in between them, and a collision in the corner. Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
Splash him, baby.
Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now. From the top, huge splash by Solo.
He's gone.
Challenger clearing a path to the title. What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner,
And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American champion.
Now we're getting into the good stuff we should be.
We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase, and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal.
Seth's my boy.
Reigns.
I know they're setting up the Mania match, man, but Punk and Rollins should have been this year. Next year we could have done Roman and Seth.
And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main
One of my
event
favorite moments in the history of WWE.
and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes.
Thanks to Seth.
Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to
It's been
Roman.
a decade, guys. A
That
decade.
moment
10
gave Cody
years
Rhodes
since we had
all
the
he
Shield.
needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history.
This Mania match is going to be a decade in the making.
I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring.
Okay. We'll see what happens, punk
Next time
ass.
Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal.
Playing mind games with him. I loved that. That was so awesome.
And that's not a prediction.
So,
That's a spoiler.
little insider for you guys. Me and my mother watch wrestling. We watch every wrestling pay-per-view together. And she loves Roman Reigns. And I love Seth Rollins. Seth's my boy. So, this year's Mania is looking like Roman versus Seth. and it's going to be a house divided. So when I go over there and we watch a Mania, it's going to be a house divided. I'm going to get one of those signs,
The
and I'm
big
going to put it
question
up
as
that
we kick off
says, I'm
Royal
going to have
Rumble,
Roman's
will
logo and Seth's
Roman
logo,
survive
and it's going to say
tonight?
house divided,
Well,
just
the
for that
man
one
who is
night.
walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000
She
plus
loves Seth
is
too,
the
and I like
greatest
Roman,
champion of all
but
time, transcending the
after
business. And
WrestleMania,
tonight, it's
her favorite
personal.
versus my favorite, 10 years in the making, 10 years after the Shield split up. Like, as much as I want to see Rollins versus Punk in the match that we should have gotten, the 30-minute match that we should have gotten at WrestleMania last year and that we should get this year, and we should have Rock versus Roman this year, instead, we have to take a sacrifice to see Roman versus Seth. I hate that I'm going to have to be Roman in this match, but at least I get to see Seth's
For
Shield entrance.
17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Seth's in his head. Seth knows how to play those mind games. We're about to find out right here, too. Yeah, me and her, we didn't watch this match together because she wasn't as into it at the time, and she just within the last couple of years got back into wrestling. So every pay-per-view I go down there, we talk about every Raw, every SmackDown. The Shield. So now the last couple of years I've been going down there for every pay-per-view. This year's Mania is going to be special.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Remember the night that Triple H turned him? He said, there's always a plan B. Seth put that chair in Roman's back.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship.
Man, I was hoping Seth would win that night. I really thought him coming out of the Shield that he would get in Roman's head and that he would win it, but
217 pounds.
he'll get him in Mania.
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head.
There we go.
Bell rings and the WWE Universal
Really?
title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Let me try that, Seth.
Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chiefs never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any
Clothesline.
allies by his side.
One of Roman's 5 moves. Clothesline, clothesline, big boot, drive by, Superman punch, spear, guillotine.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the Bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Placed him in the corner here. Oh, shoulder to the gut. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Going up,
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Today, buddy.
Seth Rollins says he
My
knows
boy,
Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history.
Why is it doing that? It wants me to press R1 plus up.
The biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins.
Look, that gets out of the ring. Grab him, R1 up.
Cutting off the offense with
That's
a
stupid.
nasty chop block.
They did that the other day when they wanted me to do the same thing.
Champion. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
Let's Rollins
Believe,
up
but it
and
looks like he
rest
still
out
has
the
some
powerbomb.
gas left in the tank.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal
Yeah,
Championship.
wow.
Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names.
That's what really bothers me, dudes, whenever the freaking things don't do what they're supposed to do.
Even John Cena. But Reigns has
R1
to be
and
bothered by
up.
the fact that he has
R1
never
up.
been able to knock off Rollins.
When you press R1, he just automatically picks him up into a freaking carry, bro. Press circle to grab, then R1 plus up.
Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016,
You have to press them together. You can't hold it when you do it. You have to tap them, like tap R1 plus up together.
WWE Championship in the main event.
So, that's crazy.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even
Get
more
out.
dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning.
Barricade.
Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
Come on, buddy.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Roman Reigns, ready to go.
What? That was very fast.
Absolutely laid Rollins
He's
out.
got two
And now
spears,
Reigns
so I gotta do one.
Reigns is setting up, Michael! Here it comes!
The spear by Reigns.
And there it is. The title's not going
Way
anywhere
back
tonight.
outside the ring and try to rip Rollins in half with two spears in 45 seconds.
Launched right out of the ring. Taking things back into the ring.
Why?
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count.
There we go.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins.
Chant
The
one more
only thing the
time.
Tribal Chief is seeing right
I'm
now
pretty
is
sure they were all chanting for
and
Rollins
heaven
during
have
this
mercy
match.
on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission.
That's when I got pissed. I think because he taps out or he passes out. I didn't want him to lose by submission.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is.
Maybe I was mistaken. I was thinking of something else.
Rollins just motionless now.
Yourself in
Roman had that
chat,
guillotine
boy.
locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen's...
By Reigns.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Directly into the cover.
I guess
Oh,
he
wow.
doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Reigns sizing up the target.
Spear! That's got to be it. Consider the championship retained.
Follows up. He's changing his mind. Going for something
Rollins
different
is out
now.
center remorse for hitting with your supers. While running at opponent, standing dazed in the corner. Okay, let's
You
get
can
him
tell
up
if we're gonna
then.
end this here. The champ might have just ended things.
What am I missing here? Hang on so I can read it. With 3 finishers stored, press R2 plus X while running at opponent, standing dazed in the corner.
Right there. And gets sent right into the corner.
There we go.
Reigns on the money with a Superman punch.
Oh, okay.
The champ delivers.
Does the combo, that's nice. Okay.
And Reigns retains the title.
Alright. Got that out of the way. So
Here's your winner, and still the Universal Champion.
yeah.
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense.
My mom will be
against
happy. I'll have to
Seth
send her
Rollins.
this.
Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the tribal chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget it.
Where are we at on our video? Alright, still got time for another one. What's up next, Paul? What we got, Paul? Wise man. To make it this far takes skill, commitment, and heart. You earn the big wins and showcase classic matches that are incredible testament to who you are. But there is still history for you to create and challenges to be met. Will you prove to be the one? Okay.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline? No honorary use, versus Solo's rogue bloodline. No honorary uses. It's 4-on-4. Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the
This is what I was hoping for anyway. This was what I wanted in real life. Like, there was no need to add a fifth member.
This is where the Bloodline's legacy and the Bloodline's future is in your hands.
Okay. Oh, you are. That's cool. You can choose though, but you know I'm going with the OG bloodline, son. Well, I'm gonna be honest. If I play this match and then that's the end of the bloodline showcase, I'm gonna be very disappointed because the only version of The Rock you got to use was the young version. The only Roman match you got to do is versus Seth. Like, I wanted to face Randy Orton from SummerSlam. I wanted to do The Rock versus Austin. The Rock versus CM Punk even, like from the Royal Rumble. Anything, like, with a newer version of The Rock.
To have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins.
Okay, so I hope I'll be able to get this all in 20 minutes.
Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
You know, this is actually going to be my very first War Games match I've ever played. Wait. Look, dude, they're already in the cage.
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
Maybe Jay will, okay, but let's
beyond
just...
acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Why are the cages not at the entranceway? The cages are up above the crowd. They've never, like last year at War Games, that's not where they had the cages. I don't know if they've ever had the cages up there. Why would they do that?
The bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man
That's also not where they entered the cage.
This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
Wow. Apparently the developers aren't real fans of the real life. Look, he's standing outside there. So even in a War Games match, they have him stand outside the ring during the other person's entrance. Oh my god, dude.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline.
I mean, I know it's picky, but you know, like the goal was to make it realistic. They did a good job with the graphics. They did a good. So far, the gameplay is okay. Other than, you know, when they get weapons out and stuff. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you enter the cage from the same way you enter a cage in a regular cage match. On the right, from where Jacob's standing, he should be going to the right side, not to the left. And the shark cages have never, ever, ever been up in the crowds.
The old guard of the bloodline.
It's at the entranceway. So, like, I don't know why they did it that way. If there was a certain reason.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
It's crazy.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline
War
versus
Games
the new
begin.
bloodline in
Connect
the
with 3
match beyond.
signatures.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is
What are you doing against that cage, boy?
Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Uso is determined right now.
And Jacob Fatu is having the fight brought right to him there.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. Look at Jey Uso going top right.
Uso.
Splash.
Go ahead and damage Werewolf before everybody else gets in.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Flapjack way up there. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the
I
man
can't
with
stand
the
saying
most to
it.
prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo.
Okay.
But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
An impressive sequence from Jey.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is...
Oh, come on. You can't jump across from one ring to the other. Oh, I guess Sammy's just taking the table no matter what.
Elbow drop.
I think this is going to be very hard to do, though, because they're going to try to pin each other, and it's not an elimination. It's a freaking whoever pins gets the win thing.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans,
There you go.
Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here. Drop kick to the face.
Schoolboy.
Uh-oh. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Oh, and it's reversed. Gotta be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
Oh,
See the wars
okay.
Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Back suplex into the
There's
neck
two.
breaker.
Let's go ahead and hit the splash.
Uso with the Uso splash. Will Jey end this?
Elbow drop. Buster. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
Because I'll be able to get his,
Watch out!
Diving hammer, top rope. But now here's Jey Uso.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaged
Damn
in
it.
a brutal battle.
oh, never mind.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah,
Oh
but
man,
part of that
should do the
self-worth
tag
came
move with
from
Jimmy.
defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which brought them down the road. Elbow drop. Look at
Why you can't pin him, man? Jacob Fatu would be killing him over there.
Jacob's planning something here. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
This is not looking good for him.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here. What a headbutt. Vicious. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
Oh, what a headbutt.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times. Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader
All right, let's go.
If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. What a chop, like a frying pan.
This is bad.
We saw that being telegraphed.
Paint the arena red by busting all 4 opponents open. A super finisher from Sammy or Roman to get you closer to victory. A 3 plus excellent opponent with 3 good experience. Alright, well, might as well go ahead and use Sammy.
Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb. Oh, he's got him by the leg.
Foot DDT.
I wonder who's busted open.
Forearm smack. Caught with the double action. Haymaker connects. Chicken wing underhook. Suplex. Gosh. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Probably.
Suplex.
Taking a real pummeling here.
I'm not sure I like this strategy. It's just brutal rough.
And the Tribal Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Oh, Roman, just busting people open, buddy.
This crowd is on pins and needles. The WWE Universe is ready to the sky.
I mean, I really appreciate it there, Jay, buddy, but we kind of need to...
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Jay.
And Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy with a game ender.
Taking this fight between the rings and War Games.
I can't imagine what we're going to see when this actually starts.
That's awesome. If I would have DDT'd him, that would have been a good start. Oh, there's another one busted.
War Games haven't officially started yet. We've already developed into trench warfare. But I think those constant attacks to his torso are adding up.
DDT him again, baby. Let's go.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to do to him. But
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games. And that looked like
Taking it over the heels.
look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Tama Tonga doesn't seem as composed after that.
God, I hope they don't pin him though, bro. It's gonna be very hard.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented. Competitors are contained inside the cage. The door is shut, and we're on the brink of absolute chaos. War Games can now officially commence.
Sami Zayn looking for the blue thunderball.
And looking at Jey Uso.
Feeling like it's over.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys.
Some ruthless offense there. The tribal chief has acquired the target. This is no coming back from right.
5 minutes. I'm gonna have to carry this over. Use attacks, focus on your opponent's head. What's Sammy's finisher? Sammy. Top rope brainbuster. Top rope super finish.
After that. Sami Zayn setting up something spectacular here. Looking for the home run. Sami Zayn from the top. Buster on the turnbuckle.
Nobody's coming back from that.
And now Tama Tonga. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
I wish I knew who was busted open.
Jay can seal it here.
Oh, Sikoa holding him at bay.
There you go. Good job, Jimmy.
Oh, my God. Big forearm. Starting to look better.
Buster. Could lead to a big-time win.
And the count stops short of 2.
Do not like that.
Your shot, Cole. Going for the cover. Solo shoulders her down. Breaks the count.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Now we see Tonga.
Okay, so he's not been busted.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Right in the face. My God.
Keep doing that till he's busted.
Great anticipation.
Sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of him.
That was vicious. And that can vanquish Tonga.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Making way towards the top rope.
He's been busted.
Reducing.
And he's into the pin.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Shot after shot.
And that DDT was well delivered. And Jay finds himself on the receiving end again.
I think Jay's realizing the toll this match has taken on him.
Turned inside out by the Northern Light suplex.
Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Not concerned about the damage that has been done here.
There's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
I just don't know. I don't know who's been busted open.
And looking at Jacob Fatu, he's definitely been worn down a little.
And staying with it into the cover.
You gotta be kidding me. And Tonga evades that.
Tonga can end it there.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Landing a big hit with that hammer.
Making the most of it with the pin.
One wicked attack after another.
There is nothing but intent behind each of these attacks.
And now Tama Tonga.
Tama Tonga setting it up. Here it comes.
Why do they count?
May have just vanquished Reigns.
Turning it into a pin for the win.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. Samoan Spike.
Solo can end this now.
Clothesline.
Okay, so Jacob's been busted. Tama Tonga apparently can't be busted open.
Complete shot.
It's too much chaos, bro.
The side
Stupid.
avoiding damage.
That's why it's probably the last match.
Up into the electric chair.
God. Oh.
And the Cobra taking